Welcome to Jets Talk. My name's Ryan. I'll be your pilot. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, welcome back. I love having you here. Boys and girls, we are talking little CJ Uzomah action. The New York Jets have officially restructured the tight end that converts $4.5 million of salary into a bonus, clearing $3.6 million in salary cap space, which makes me feel all sorts of good, and it gets me thinking, oh man, the veterans are taking new contracts or restructuring their contracts. Something's happening. Something's going on. Oh my God, when's it going to drop? When's it going to drop? And I'm just waiting on the Aaron Rodgers news. But CJ Uzomah restructuring. I like this. This basically guarantees him to be on the roster for 2024. I was predicting after this year, based on his current contract, he'd be moved on from after that. But now this basically locks him in for the next 2 years, which does kind of imply a little bit that something's going to happen for these next 2 years. And it gets me all sorts of excited and worked up. Now, what does that mean for everyone else? Conklin still has his contract. I believe he could be cut after this year. And then Ruckert, obviously we drafted him last year. He's going to be, I would think, the heir apparent. So maybe this is a little tip of the hand that the Jets are planning to maybe let go of Conklin at the end of this year, hold on to Uzomah, maybe move Ruckert up into that starting tight end role. I think maybe it takes you out of the conversation of tight end a little bit earlier, because I was under the impression you'd lose both tight ends after this season. Now with both coming back, I don't think it's as high of a need as you kind of wanted or may have otherwise thought. So overall, I'm not too shocked by this. I was a little shocked when I first saw the tweet. The original tweet was, the Jets have restructured CJ, creating $3.6 million in salary cap space. I was like, man, CJ Mosley restructured for $3.6 million. I was like, that is a bad restructure. He's still like $18 million against the salary cap. That's brutal. Now, I expect more moves like this to continue to happen. Uzomah was one of the ones that made a little bit more sense, because I could see him on the roster for 2 more years, where like maybe some of the bigger cap hits like a CJ Mosley, you want to make sure you lock in the quarterback maybe before you restructure him. We'll see what winds up happening. Joe Douglas said he was going to start working on the restructures after the combine, which is what we're starting to see now. And I think once you start clearing some space, you get the new quarterback in here, and then I think you start re-signing some of your own guys, and that would be like Quincy Williams, Sheldon Rankins. I think you'd look at maybe some offensive guys like Nate Herbig. I do think Quan Alexander is probably gone. If I were him, if I were him and I got, $2 million or whatever the Jets paid him last year, $1.6 million, I would be looking to cash in. And I don't know if the Jets are going to be that team for Quan Alexander. So I think he's probably gone. I think he follows D'Amico Ryans to Houston. And then we'll figure out what just happened. Where are we going from here? What's the quarterback situation going to look like? Who else gets restructured? I don't know. We'll see. But that's going to be it for me. I'm not going to do any sort of long live here, just to give my thoughts real quick. Uzomah restructuring, like it. Like that we're saving some money. I like him as an internal personality for the New York Jets. I think he's one of our locker room leaders. I'm pumped. I'm glad CJ's here for the next few years. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. And as always, go Jets.